Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. As we head into the winter months, the Attleboro Department of Public Works is looking for snowplow drivers. Superintendent Mike Tyler gave us the details.
My name is Michael Tyler. I'm the superintendent of the Department of Public Works for the City of Attleboro. We are currently looking for snowplow contractors to join our program in FY24. There's been a lack of people that want to participate in citywide snow over the last 3 or 4 years. It seems like the workforce is getting older, and we don't have the newer bodies to replace that to make sure we have longevity in the system moving forward. It's tough work. It's tedious work. You never know exactly when you're coming in or when you're going home. I mean, Mother Nature is going to determine the amount of snow that we receive. So we've heard from people as we've looked for additional snowplow drivers, mainly small landscaping companies and contractors that, they work 9 months a year right now, sometimes 6 to 7 days a week. So they look forward to having that winter break. Number one, it's a quality of life issue to them. And I think another couple contributing factors, they don't want to make sure that they don't damage their equipment. That can very easily happen in snow removal operations, especially when a plow truck nowadays can run anywhere from $75,000 to $100,000 very easily. So as we all know, that work still has to get done. It's a public safety issue to make sure that our public safety officials can get to where they need to go on an event of emergency. And Attleboro is actually, with Sturdy Memorial Hospital, it's very important too that we keep these roads open a lot of times so people can get where they need to go. But I will add, you need to have a dependable truck with a minimum of an 8-foot plow on it. We do group everybody together so nobody's out there alone. So there's usually a group of 3 individuals plowing a certain route throughout the city. It's nice to have the experience, but we all know that we all have to learn sometime. So we try to educate a lot of guys in-house too on the nuisances of snow removal. The number's usually been about 50 contractors. That's individuals, and sometimes it's companies that have 4 or 5 employees working for them. 50 snow removal contractors, and the amount of city workers that also participate, that kind of puts us about where we want to be. We've had a little hard time maintaining those numbers, even though the city has raised the bar and the pay rate and incentive program. It's usually we lose a couple guys and then we get a couple guys. So the number has really stayed stagnant. Like I say, 50 is really the premium number that we have. There's been a lot of changes to the program in the last couple of years. Last year, we started a snow removal incentive program. So we increased the rates right across the board. The rates right now run from about $115 an hour for a pickup truck to $160 for a 10-wheeler. So they're very competitive rates. The incentive program was something brought up by the city because we're realizing that contractors have a overall startup cost with the insurance that they must maintain, the cost of fuel. So in thinking of that, they come up with a $1,200, almost like a sign-on bonus per piece of equipment. So if a contractor has 4 trucks, then they're going to get it for each individual truck. That's paid out in a $30 additionally an hour for the first 40 hours of plowing. So again, that's a $1,200 bonus. And we also offered a $1,000 bonus for them on participation. So if there's an average of 5 or 6 storms a year, you take $1,000, divide it between those 5 or 6 storms, and that'll be prorated. If you come into every storm, you'll get the total $1,000. If not, it's prorated based upon the number of storms. We actually prefer if they can make some time during the course of the day, Monday through Friday, to come right down to 101 Lamb Street and either speak with myself or the general foreman or the assistant superintendent so we can help them with the paperwork and let them know what the qualifications are and answer all those questions.